Hey there everyone, this is Neha Bhatia. Welcome to Align and Attract. If you're one of those who lacks consistency or who falls into that inconsistent mode after 3 to 4 days or who is caught up with the distractions, so this video is for you. If you want to learn a step-by-step method for 21 days to follow your consistency, this is going to be a mind-blowing and an eye-opening video. So it is not going to be all gyan, all knowledge. It is going to be an experience-based video for you. So if you're ready for it, first, how about you quickly subscribe to my channel, and also please don't forget to hit the bell button so that you're regularly updated on our step-by-step method videos. All right, so hear me out, please. We're not going to do this from day one. This begins with day 0, okay? Day 0, day 3, day 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and 21. So there are certain reasons why I have divided this, and I'll keep telling you why we are doing what we are doing. So before we even start with the consistency on day 1, you need to be on day 0. Let's say today is day 0 and tomorrow onwards you will start to begin with the consistency method. Lot of people have come to me saying that, Neha, why does it happen that for 3 to 4 days we are good and after that we again lose our inconsistency, or something happens and we are caught up? Because on an average today, people's attention is becoming lesser and lesser, yeah, right? Not just because of the social media, but there are many other factors as well involved. So 3 to 4 days is something that we lose our attention span, or we lose our concentration. I'm not talking about concentrating on a particular task. I'm talking about on a daily basis, right? 3 days we'll be totally focused, and then 4th or 5th day something will happen and we're gone, we're lost, right? So this video will help you actually remove that pattern. So let's begin. Day 0, what you're about to do is, on day 0, what you have to do is, especially let's say if tomorrow you're going to start with your consistency plan, then today evening, 6 or 7 o'clock maximum before you have your food, or even after when you're about to go to sleep, you can do that then as well. I want you to write down these couple of questions and the answers to it. What would you like to be consistent in for the next 3 days? And you'll be like, just 3 days? Yes, there is a reason, psychological reason. So for 3 days, what would you like to be consistent with? Okay. Now don't have 10 things to be consistent in. Just tell your mind that these are the 3-4 things that I want to be consistent in. Rest all will fall into place. The 3 to 4 priorities, that's very important for you. Okay. Second question is, why do you want to be consistent in it? Why? Now here comes the pain and pleasure factor into the mind. What will happen if you're not consistent? Or what could be the benefits after 3 days? Okay, I'm not saying 21 days or 2 months, because that's the biggest problem with people. They get excited, energetic, and all of a sudden they want to do everything on day 1. And 3-4 days, they have lost all the strength because they used up a lot of strength, right? So we're not going to even go for 21 days right now, only for 3 days. Why do you want to become consistent for 3 days, let's suppose? So your mind will say, my energy will get better, my thought process will get better, or I'll learn a new method to be consistent. I might get some results as well, right? So just 3 days, you just need to know, okay? Now the third question is, what could be the distractions in 3 days and further as well? What could be the distractions? Now here your mind would know very clearly, because in the past also you have had distractions. You have had some unexpected distractions. You have also had some distractions that is very regular. It could be social media, it could be dealing with a certain situation, right? So what are the distractions? Just write that down. Then this is day 0, and whatever you're consistent with or you want to be consistent with, from day 1 you will start with that particular task, that whatever you want to do. Now please understand here that there could be a possibility that just from day 1 only you will not be able to focus. Something will come up, right? Because you're starting with something new, right? The universe or the environment will give you situations, but doesn't matter, you start again, okay? But because you're writing it, at least giving 20 to 30 minutes in these questions and answers, your mind will automatically go towards that side, and next day you will get up on time if you want to, right? Even if it is 5 o'clock. Like we do a lot of these programs in our trainings. 5 a.m. manifestation program, and I'm surprised how people get up and they just are a part of it. Why? Because I prepared them accordingly on day 0. Okay. Now, when that is done, now we jump on day 3, meaning that day 1, day 2, and day 3 you will be consistent whatever you focused on. Okay, you have to only be consistent for 3 days, and rest all will be taken care if you follow this 7-step formula. So, day 3 would be rewarding yourself, which is one of the biggest mistake that people don't do. People start to become consistent also sometimes, but they don't know how to reward themselves. It's like when we train a dog. Okay, what we do is we throw a ball, we ask him to pick it up, and when he picks it up, what we do, we give him a treat. Then second time again we do it, then third time we do it. Now what could go wrong in this is that fourth, fifth time or 10th time the dog will be like, it's such a simple thing, so the dog will not grow, the dog will not go to the next level. Okay, so for example, if I'm throwing a ball to a certain point, I need to start throwing ball a little more further, and I need to stop giving him treats after 2 to 3 times. Right, for 2 to 3 times I will not give him the treat. What will happen is the dog will understand or get confused, why am I not getting the treat? This will motivate him to even run faster, because what is his reward? His reward is treat. So very important, whenever you are working on your consistency, or whenever you're doing any kind of actions and you want to bring a change in your life, you need to have this reward system for yourself. So reward yourself on day 3. And the reward doesn't have to be just that you go out and you treat yourself with a coffee. You can do that as well. But reward yourself with something which is more long lasting. Maybe gift yourself a book, maybe gift yourself something which can help you further in your life. Okay, that's day 3. That's it. And then move forward with your own consistency plan that you were moving forward with. And now we come to day 6. So what do we do on day 6? Day 6, we will reward ourselves once again. Like I just shared with you the story of the dog and how we treat the dog and train the dog. So you will reward yourself once again. So then mind gets to know, okay, whenever I'm doing something right, I'm being rewarded. The self-appreciation is so important, because we are not asking anybody else, right? Or maybe if you have a mentor, then you come with a mentor, then mentor will reward you accordingly. Like I have my private clients going on, and every few days they're rewarded with something or the other, and how they're rewarded usually is with a great feedback, so that can push them to go forward. So please understand that when we reward ourselves, we actually push ourselves, motivate ourselves, and that's how you become self-motivated. Okay, so day 6 you will reward yourself again. Along with, there is one more thing that you need to do. You need to know what all you are being inconsistent with. For your knowledge, this is a complete knowledge and experience based 7-step program that you will be doing with your own self. So what all are you inconsistent with? Now you'll be like, okay, I'm inconsistent with this. No, I'm talking about something inside of you, your breath, your thoughts. What is that inconsistent that is inside of you? And let me tell you, whatever we are doing externally is the manifestation of what's happening internally. Let's understand this. Let's suppose you are being inconsistent, okay? And that's a behavior, right? And whenever you're being inconsistent, either you're lost in thoughts, sad thoughts, or maybe you're overly excited and that has distracted you, right? So whenever that is happening, your breath shifts. Your breath rhythm shifts. Now, if there is a lot of change in the rhythmic or in the rhythm of your breath, automatically your behaviors will also go up and down. Some days you will be absolutely consistent. For 3 hours you'll go. And then all of a sudden, all that energy will drop down. Right? So just be aware of how your breath is. And I would want you to start a breath work for yourself. Either you can learn from us in our workshops, in private sessions, or you can also learn wherever you want to. The best way to do a deep breathing, or the rhythmic breath, is to go 4-6-4, meaning you breathe in for 4 times or 4 seconds, and then hold for 6 seconds, and then release for 4 seconds. Okay, or you can also do 6-6, wherein you breathe in for 6 seconds and just release for 6 seconds. The 6-6 is the best. It is really powerful to go deeper into yourself. When this rhythm will start to come in your breath, automatically there will be a rhythm, a nice rhythm in your actions and your results as well, right? What is happening with us? We are not able to produce the same results again and again. And if we expect ourselves to get the same results or different results, then naturally we have to make some changes in our own self, and it begins with breath. Now, I started breath work around 13 years ago, and the moment I change my physiology with yoga and a little bit of breath work, automatically I see the vibration, my energy starts to change. And what is this energy? What is this? These are my feelings, you know. How are you feeling when you're inconsistent? You're very low, you're feeling not too good about yourself, you're low in your energy, you don't feel like doing something, you start to doubt yourself, isn't it? So when you do a little bit of breath work and using or you know, doing it with a little bit of physiology, maybe yoga or some kind of running or walking, automatically what is happening is that you are aligning your body and mind, and once that gets aligned, your behaviors outside gets aligned. So this will be on day 6. You will start a little bit, just not much, but a little bit, 15 to 20 minutes of breath work by yourself. If you can do it by yourself, that's even better. Just lie down or sit, just do deep breathing in and out, and just relax, and then do some deep breathing or some rhythmic breathing and just relax, and then start to see that your actions, your decisions, your behaviors, and most importantly your state of mind will change, and you will have a better control on yourself and your distractions. That is day 6. Okay, in day 9 what we're going to do is very important. Day 9 is the most important here. You're again going to take a commitment to be consistent for next few days till day 15. So you don't have to go up till day 21, but just till day 15. Okay, just be committed in your own mind. Sit with yourself and just say to yourself that I'm committed to being consistent for next few days till day 15. And what else are you going to do on this day 9? Very important. On day 9 you will be sitting with yourself and once again knowing deeply what your distractions are. Now you'll be like, I wrote my distractions the other day. It's okay, but once again it's time to be more aware, because today we'll be breaking those patterns. So on day 9 what we're going to do is, on day 9 we will break our patterns. So let's say you say, let's just pick one pattern, okay? Let's just pick one distraction, not many. That after 30 minutes of doing something or doing some kind of work, all of a sudden my mind goes into the phone, okay? Or all of a sudden my mind goes into something else, or my hand just goes towards my phone. Most of the times our distractions are notifications, so remove all the notifications. My distractions are also that you know, I watched a video on consistency and all of a sudden there is another video being showed on consistency. Why? Because that's how the social media platforms run, and I am just being manipulated all the time. And I have absolutely no control on my life or on my mind, right? So just know what your distraction is. It could be something else as well. It could be food maybe, right? So the moment that happens after 30 minutes or 40 minutes, let's say a thought comes in your mind and you're like, okay, I feel like going and eating food. Let me go and have a chocolate. It could be anything. I'm just giving you one example, one of the very common examples, okay? What you have to do is, wherever you're sitting, you just need to clap loudly. Yes, at least for 10 to 15 times. Or just take long deep breath in and just breathe out, okay? Or you can also just literally stand up and play some music and dance for 2 to 3 minutes. Now what we're doing here is, one of the best way and a simplest way to break your pattern is that till now your mind and your body was used to what? After 30 minutes you used to go to the kitchen and eat food. But now what is happening is that you're dancing. Your mind is going to get confused. But will it happen just once? No. Anytime in these 21 days this comes up, you have to do the exact thing, and automatically your pattern will break, your attention span will go higher. Now on day 12, what we're going to do? On day 12, it's so important that we will be making our attention span a little more higher. We will be increasing our capacity. No matter whatever happens, whatever work you're doing, because you're losing your consistency not in days, but you're losing your consistency in hours usually, right? After 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you're not able to focus, right? And with the social media and many other things happening in our life, we're losing our attention span. So what you have to do is, from day 12, you will be starting a 90 to 120-minute plan with yourself. So whatever you're doing, you have to be in it, immerse into it at least for 90 to 120 minutes, meaning 2 hours, okay, 1.5 to 2 hours. You can't get off your bed, you can't get off your couch or your chair till the time that work is complete. If you're doing some research work, or if you're talking to, if you have to call some people, let's say to get sales, or if you have to do any kind of work, 1.5 to 2 hours, you will not get out of that place, no matter whatever happens. Now you would be like, Neha, what if electricity goes? It's okay, just be there, sit there, start to think about that for 1.5 to 2 hours. Start to see how your concentration, your attention span increases. Let me tell you one very important thing, that most of the times whenever we are distracted with something or the other, when we are distracted, and let's say I'm extremely focused on making this video, and all of a sudden something happens and I'm distracted, it will take me another 15-20 minutes to get into that same state, same zone. Do you know that? And we are losing out on that time so much. So 15 to 20 minutes it takes to get back to the same zone, and that's absolutely not healthy, right? So 90 to 120-minute formula you have to do from day 12. Now comes day 15. On day 15, you will be rewarding yourself and someone else. It will be a bigger reward, meaning you have to do something for yourself and something for the society, or maybe some old age home. Something bigger you have to do, not just to yourself. Maybe you can go out, feed the dogs, or maybe go and give some food to the beggars. Do anything, but it has to be something bigger. Why? Because till now you were self-appreciating. Now you will be more satisfied. You will give a sense of satisfaction for what you have done in the last 15 days. For 15 days, you maintain that consistency. It's important to share that consistency, share that feeling of satisfaction with someone else. So go out and feed. Give at least 1 or 2 hours in that particular process. Just don't give out money. Go, be there, and just feel that, oh, for 15 days I was consistent, and because of which I'm able to actually do this particular thing, do this particular service. Isn't it beautiful? I do that very often. Now we come very close to day 21. So today is day 18. Now on day 18, what you're going to do? On day 18, you'll be breaking your pattern once again, but in a different style. So, if you're married or if you have kids, then you can imagine your son or your daughter. But if you're not married, you can imagine your close one, your father, your mother, or anybody else. And what you have to do is, you have to sit with yourself. You have to sit with yourself, close your eyes. And why am I making you do this on day 18? Because the consistency is not only going to do or going to be there till day 21, it is going to continue, right? Consistency is what? To continue it for long term, right? So on day 21st, there could be a huge possibility that you will be like, okay, it's done now. And then again, the demotivation will pick up and you will begin from day 0. We don't want that to happen. So we want to continue from day 21, day 22, that way. So what you're going to do is, you will be sitting with yourself on day 18 and imagining, let's say your son, your father, somebody very close in your own mind. You will imagine them and you will start to see that they are being inconsistent in their life. What is the negative effect? Start to see that. How their life is being negatively influenced or affected. Just start to see that and feel that. Start to see that and feel that on day 18. Once you start to see that and feel that, take your emotions, take your energy to the peak of it. That, oh my God, this could be the consequence. This could, maybe my child will not get the best results or good marks or that recognition, and so and so. Just feel it. And the moment you're feeling it very strongly and feeling bad about it, that it is just not a good idea to be inconsistent, put your face instead of that person's face, in place of that person's face. Just put your face on that person's place. Immediately, when you feel really disgusted, right? Now see, how does it feel? It doesn't feel good, right, to be inconsistent? It feels really bad. It feels, it's not a good feeling. It sucks. So now, immediately how you're going to change it is, now start to see yourself in a nicer place and start to see that you're being consistent. Same person now, being consistent, how it is affecting you, how it is affecting you in next 21 days. How is it impacting your energy? How is it impacting your behaviors? How is it impacting your results? How is it impacting your health, your relationships? Start to see that on day 18. And then just open your eyes after a few minutes and start your day. All right, so on day 21st, you'll be writing down your results as to what all you were able to achieve in these 21 days. It doesn't have to be monetary. Maybe it could be monetary as well. Maybe you were able to crack more deals and more sales. It could be a promotion. It could be something, anything it could be, right? But what all better happened in these 21 days, just write down all of it, at least 8 to 10 results that you got in these 21 days. Once you write down, then I would like you to give yourself a bigger reward. Now I want you to do something for your family members. Reward them, maybe take them out for dinner, or maybe take them out for something special, or all of you together can go out and do some kind of service, right? But it has to be much, much bigger reward, and you have to involve your family members. If you don't want to tell them why you're doing this, that's also okay, because sometimes people don't understand that, right? And people start to make fun also. So you don't have to tell them, but just follow this process. You know, one of the biggest challenge that people face in being consistent is, or taking action and getting results, is that they don't appreciate themselves when they are getting better. They don't have an accountability. So here there is nobody else but you're being accountable to your own self with a little gap in between, right? So if you think that you like this video and if you're going to follow this, please do write down in the comment box what is it that you want to be consistent with, and also write down if you're up for this 7-step challenge. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in the next video. Please do write down in the comment box if you have any questions, any doubts. I'll come up with a new video with more answers and with a step-by-step method. Bye.